Haul time. We can do this. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. Today I'm bringing you my June book haul and a haul of things that I got in Nashville. I was holding off on my book haul because I was waiting for a book to come in, and then it got in right after I got back from Nashville, so I was like, why not throw in everything? You get a haul of all the things. Are you excited? I'm excited. I got quite a few books this month because it was my birthday, so I felt like spoiling myself, and that's pretty much it. Yes. The first book I got this month was one that I was not expecting to get, and that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I got this from Jenny over at Jellify for my birthday. I told everybody not to get me books and donate to iPoor Life instead, and I still stand by that. If you want to donate as a late birthday present to me, go ahead and do that. I still haven't gone through and gotten everybody's names and tweeted them. Working on it. It's been a really busy month, guys. But I got this in the mail the day before my birthday, and I was just so surprised and so shocked. So thank you, Jenny, for this. I don't know much about this book. I know there are beautiful illustrations, and I know it's very dark and very sad. I believe there's something to do with a child and his mom having cancer or something like that. But I'm excited to read it because a lot of my friends have read it and loved it and also cried their eyes out reading it, so I'm just internally preparing myself for that sadness. The next 3 books I got were from a used bookstore. I went to go try to find the last 2 books in the Selection trilogy. They did not have them, but I got other books instead because why should you go to a bookstore and not buy books? The first book that I got was The Serpent's Shadow by Rick Riordan. This is the 3rd book in the Kane Chronicles. The Kane Chronicles is like Percy Jackson, but with different characters and Egyptian gods. That's essentially all I know. But I have the complete trilogy now, so I can just blow my way through it, read it all. I'm not expecting it to be Percy Jackson, but I love Rick Riordan's writing, so I think it's gonna be pretty great. The next 2 books I got were Peter and the Starcatchers and Peter and the Shadow Thieves by Dave Barry and Ridley Pearson. When I was hanging out with Jess from Price is Wrong sometime last year, I got the 3rd book in the series because it was just so beautiful I couldn't pass it up, and then I found these 2 and I had credit at the store, so it basically didn't cost me anything to get these books, so I was like, well, might as well get the books. They're just so beautiful, and I love Peter Pan. If you don't know anything about Peter Pan, Google it, because I'm not going to explain the story of Peter Pan, which is essentially what these books are. If you don't know what it is, you've led a very, very sheltered life, and I feel sorry for you. The next 2 books I got were The Elite and the One by Kiera Cass. I got the first book from Reagan at Peruse Project last year for my birthday, and I had been holding off on reading it because I knew I was gonna want to read all of them, and I didn't have the money to buy the books, and I technically didn't have the money to buy the books when I bought them this time, but I was reading it. So I just finished out this trilogy, read the entire thing in 48 hours, you know, that's what you gotta do with these books. You just gotta read them all in one shot. If you don't know what the selection's about, it's about a girl who enters this competition with other girls to become the prince's wife, so it's kind of like The Bachelor in a dystopian world. The next 2 books I got were from Amazon, and that was To All the Boys I'd Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I have read To All the Boys. Everybody when I was buying it was like, have you not read that yet? No, I've read it. But I didn't own a physical copy, and it's just so beautiful. These books are gorgeous, and I was like, do I want to own it? And I really wanted to read P.S. I Still Love You, and I just kind of made a purchase on a whim. I'm glad I own them now, but that was a purchase I probably should not have made. YOLO. To All the Boys I Loved Before is about a girl named Lara Jean. She has a hat box full of letters that she has written to the boys she used to love, and they get sent out to these boys, and it sets a lot of things in motion. She kind of is finding herself and finding her voice in this book, and then this is just like a continuation of that. The next book that I got was another book that I have already read, but I don't own a physical copy of, and that is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Trina from Between Chapters recommended that I go to Parnassus whenever I was in Nashville, and I wasn't gonna go, but then I was at Green Hills Mall, and it's like right across the street, so I was like, obviously I am meant to go to Parnassus. Then when I got in there, I spied a first edition signed copy of Station 11, and I was like, should I get it? It's $25, and my sister kind of convinced me. She is not good as a shopping partner if you're trying to save money, but I love you anyway, Shannon. I read this book in March, and I absolutely loved it. It's definitely a book that has stayed with me, and the more I think about it, the more I I love it. Signed. This book is a post-apocalyptic literary novel, which is really an interesting combination, but it works, and it works so well. I would highly recommend this book to anybody, everybody. It's just so great. And the last book that I got this month, I got from Quirk Books for review. Thank you, Quirk, for sending this to me. And that is William Shakespeare's The Clone Army Attacketh by Ian Doescher. I have the other two books that go with the William Shakespeare Star Wars, and I haven't read them yet, so I'm excited to read all of them together. Exactly what it sounds like. Star Wars, written like Shakespeare. I feel like I need to rewatch the movies and then read these. I'm gonna work on that this month, I believe. And that's all the books I got this month, so now we're gonna move on to the stuff I bought in Nashville. Lots of stuff! Money I shouldn't have spent, kind of feeling the regret, but also feeling happy about it. Shopping feelings. I went to Nashville to go to Summer Nights, which is something Olin Rogers was putting on, and the majority of that took place at the Soda Parlor. So while I did get a lot of root beer, I also bought some merch stuff there. First up, we've got a poster that I kind of bent a lot, but hopefully will still be able to hang on my wall, and that was the Summer Nights poster. I want it to go in my filming background that I don't use right now, but I will use more in the future, and this will be in the background because I went, I came, I saw, I conquered Summer Nights. Next up, I got the It's a Monday shirt. If you don't know what video this is from, click here. I'm gonna link it because everybody needs to see the Ghost in the Stalls video by Olin Rogers. And I feel like this is just applicable to every situation, and I can wear it on Mondays and be like, it's a Monday. Being ironic. Hey, just hit myself in the eye. And as if one t-shirt was not enough, I got another one. The Summer Nights t-shirt. I know what you're thinking. I already got a poster, but the t-shirts were $10 on the last night. So I was like, well, it's black. I love black, so I'll get it. Hey. On Friday night, there was supposed to be a movie night, but it got canceled because there was rain. So Shannon and I went to the Opry Mills Mall. We went to go see Inside Out, but we also did a little bit of shopping while we were there. I went to H&M and I got this. How freaking cute is this? How do people hold up clothes in clothing hauls? Like, how does that work? It's so cute and it's Disney. It was $10 and I was like all prepared to pay $10. Then I got up to the register and it rang up as $4.37. So yes to this purchase in my life being super cheap. Just so cute. We also went to the Green Hills Mall, as I mentioned, and I got a couple things there. We went to the Pink/Victoria's Secret store and I got some body sprays because I have been desperately needing some body sprays. These were on sale, 2 for $25. Sales, come at me, bro. I got the Wild and Breezy and the Hot Crush. Yes. And last but not least, we went to Lush. Lush, Lush, Lush. I got some bath bombs because I've been wanting to get bath bombs. Raylene from Padfit and Prong 07 and I have been talking about getting bath bombs forever. So I'm just gonna show those now because bath bombs, right? Not a meme anymore, but they're still relevant. First up, we've got this bath bomb, which is called the Twilight Bath Bomb. It's for nighttime, as you might have guessed. There's some sparkles in there and it's also got some stuff that just kind of helps relax you, get you ready for bed, and it's just real cute. You can do the beauty thing even though my camera doesn't autofocus. Hey, hey. I've never used a bath bomb in my entire life, so I'm really excited to use it. I've also heard you can like split some of these up, so if anybody knows how to do that, please let me know because I would like to get as many uses out of these as I can. Next up, got the Phoenix Rising Bath Bomb. I mostly got this because it's being discontinued, so I was like, might as well try it before it goes away forever. They told us at the store this like sinks to the bottom and then it rises up, so that's pretty cool. It's also really sparkly and it's purple. The more sparkles, the better in bath bombs. Am I right? Am I right? Next up, the French Kiss Bath Bomb. Ooh, ooh. It's really pretty and it's vanilla-y and lavendery. It just looked really pretty and it smells divine, so I'm just excited to use it. Just bath bombs, guys. Freaking bath bombs. Oh no. This was a dream bar and it has melted and reformed. Probably because it was in my car. So I'm gonna try to use part of this. I can't even get it out. It's just melted into it. Hopefully I'll be able to use a little bit out of this. A little sad about that. Last on the bath bombs, we've got the Space Girl Bath Bomb, another bath bomb that's being discontinued. So Shannon and I were both like, gotta get it. This is really sparkly and it makes your bath look like space. Sparkles. So many sparkles. And last I got some tea tree toner water. It's good for your face for balancing out the redness and all that kind of stuff. Shannon uses it and said she really likes it, so I was like, I will try it. And the last place that Shannon and I went for shopping was McKay, which is a used books, movie, games store. It was really overwhelming. It was crazy. It was huge. It was awesome, but I didn't get any books. The young adult section was pretty sparse, not great. I looked in some of the other sections, but nothing was really like standing out to me, so I was like, I'll just go over to movies, and lo and behold, there were like $2 movies, so I got some of those. I got Hitch, because who doesn't love Hitch? I got 27 Dresses, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. 13 going on 30. Although it is on Netflix, it may not be there forever. And I got Juno, which is a movie I still have yet to see. I know. But since I got it for $2, I'll watch it. And that was it for my June book haul and Nashville haul. I hope that you enjoyed it, having a little bit more to look at than books. Or maybe you just skipped that entire part and just skipped to the end. Whichever way, I still love you. Let me know down below if you own any of the things that I got and we can gush about them together. Or if you just like bath bombs, we can talk about bath bombs, because I could talk about bath bombs all freaking day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Can you not? I got this in the birthday but I got this in the birthday. It will. There you go, Tinkerbell. You did it. Proud of you. Lay down. There you go. Oh, there's my phone. I spied a shopping regret. It's a thing. Sparkles everywhere. Jeez. Hello. Yeah. Beauty. Yep. Clothing. Sweaters are like my all-time favorite thing. I'm good at beauty products, obviously. And that's it.